Okay, hi everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the audio questions. So we're going to be doing the listening for IELTS exams, and we have only 1 to 5 questions here to look at, and we're going to be testing the diagram here. And we're supposed to listen to a talk about this diagram, and the diagram is about a solar heating system, and there's certain parts in here, so we need to be familiar with all of those parts, and we must be able to understand what the speaker is saying about those parts and how they name them. And we're supposed to fill out those 5 gaps here while you're listening to the talk about the diagram. Okay, let's take a look at what is going on the diagram. So let's listen to it.
Harnessing the sun's energy, that is, using the sun to generate power, can be difficult. But these days, increasing use is being made of the energy from the sun, particularly to heat homes and provide hot water. Have a look at this diagram, which represents solar panels fixed to the roof of a house. It's typical of any system which uses a solar panel to provide hot water. So, how does it work? Well, energy from the sun travels to the earth in the form of radiation. This can be visible radiation, which is another way of saying light. We also receive invisible radiation, which is known as infrared. A lot of this radiation.
Pay your attention to that the speaker is saying already a lot of information, but they haven't mentioned anything about the diagram. So that's a pretty common trick used during IELTS exam to give you a lot of unnecessary information. So they're testing you how you're able to sort out the information, how you're able to sort out the details, and how you're able to hear the necessary and essential details related to the diagram.
Radiation passes through the glass at the front of the solar panel, here on the roof, and hits the surface at the back. This surface is black, because black is good at absorbing radiation, and so the black surface becomes hot. Energy, in the form of heat, is conducted along the back of the solar panel to these copper pipes. Now, these pipes are filled with a liquid which in turn becomes hot. This can be either oil or water, though oil is usually used. The oil expands and rises up the pipe into the energy exchanger, which is located up here in the water tank. Sometimes we have to use a pump as well to help the liquid along. It's a remarkably efficient system when you think about it.
And the pump in the end, as I hear. So let's check it out. Okay, we've got 4 out of 5. What they don't like here, copper pipes, oil or water pump, water tank, and solar panel. I've just made the double N. It's already considered to be a mistake here, and that's why they do not take it as the right answer. So be very attentive when you are writing down the answers. If you have any grammar mistakes or misspell the word, they are not going to count it towards the point in favor of giving you an extra point. They would probably reduce it. So that's why they give me the score 4 out of 5. To compare, you can see the right answers. If you in number 3 say only oil and you do not mention water, you will also lose the point. So just keep it in mind that if they're mentioning during the diagram description that oil or water, so you need to write it down, oil or water. If they're saying the water tank, then you need to write down like the water tank, not just the tank. If they're saying the copper pipes, then you need to write down the copper pipes. They're looking at how you are able to figure out the different types of metal used to build the pipes. if they're saying the solar panel, just keep in mind that the panel is spelled with only one N, and I unfortunately misspelled it. That's why I've lost my point. So that's how you can practice your listening. So just some tricks. In the very beginning, they will give you a lot of unnecessary information. Just keep listening, be focused, and just try to catch the moment when they already start talking about the certain details that you're using to fill out your gaps. Once they start giving you the right answers, be very attentive because they go through the diagram pretty fast, pretty quickly. So they just flick it through and you won't have enough time to go from one box to another box and then couple minutes in between. You don't have those couple of minutes. The answers, they come one after another right away. So these are several tricks how to succeed in listening section. Thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more tricks and hacks how to get the band 9 score on IELTS.